So I was just thinking about this whole thing with abortion, right? And I'm like, how the hell are you gonna tell me if I'm a rising king and my family tried to kill me and I'm still a miracle baby that's still here alive to live to tell my fucking story? And I've been secretly poisoned, raped, pillaged, used as a target practice. And you gonna tell me this is my God-given right that if I find out who I am and I claim my throne against some vandals that stole it and kept me out of the deal, even if we're not even gonna talk about some of these people that could have been star seeds and you didn't even know who your family was and shit like this. Because we could go through that the whole thing and we'll realize that when the King of Kings, they didn't kill me many times and then I've been back. Even looking like some fucking body else. You get what I'm saying? So it's almost like I wish you would tell me. So you could sit there and play around with the public and act like you talking about a fetus in somebody's stomach. But what you're not gonna do is play around with me and tell me that I can't use the Casualty Killing Act or something else to delete these motherfuckers out the picture when it comes to my reign. You understand what I'm saying? Or when it come to my life, that people gonna have some kind of weird, obsession or some kind of secret access to my body, me, my person, my being, or my vassal that's here having this human experience. Do you understand what I'm saying? You must be crazy. If the government ain't gonna do nothing, the law ain't gonna do nothing. These people that took away my sight, so I can't do nothing. I can't see what they doing to me. I gotta go to cards, or I gotta go within. Or you want me to listen to other people to get the truth about attacks that's going on with me that could be very vital? People poisoning me or piercing me with stuff or something like this? Yeah. Even the ones that pierce me, motherfucker, you gotta go. Because it's not even about the family. I don't hang around with nobody. I don't hang around the family. I don't hang around nothing. I hang around myself. So, on that note, if the cornerstone is being raised, that means everything else got to fall. Because if everything else was at the top, or they wanted to go for this pyramid upside down energy, which could mean that they want to topple over the cornerstone or the king or the most high, and these people want to, the people of the people beneath the earth want to come out and play. It ain't even really about the bottom of the caste system. If you flip that pyramid upside down, where the commoners, peasants, and servants will be on the top, and then the leaders and the hierarchy. So what I'm saying is, if you want the king, even if this was if y'all was trying to do something with the pharaohs, if you want the pharaoh at the bottom, the business, land, resources, your teachings, your learn, everything is in reverse. It's not just because, again, with the hierarchy, with the caste system in Egypt, the pharaoh was at top. So if you mama had a baby and the head popped off, you pop the head off, okay, maybe, or that's like murdering somebody or plotting to murder somebody. But if you flip it upside down, you just let the new people that trickled into the land, like Mexico and whoever just came through that fucking border, you putting them on the top. Because it's not only just the commoner, peasants, or servants, or the I think that's like the tradesmen, the skills. It might be, I don't know, because I think the teachers and stuff is in the middle in Egypt's pyramid scheme. Unless you talk about getting rid of the whole fucking system altogether, right? Because if the sun is rising, they don't have to keep up with these same things, especially if everything is so damaged and broken and corroded, and all the enemies are raising to the top, and all the enemies are in the hierarchy. If these people are rising up against God, or rising up against their king, or rising up against the landlord or the president or whatever, right? Just like they say, if the government or the U.S., they can overthrow the U.S. if Americans or whatever feel some kind of way. Well, that's the same thing. You see, with the government, if there's an uprising of the people, you have to use your resources to contain that, unless the resources are infiltrated, like the military and things of that nature. So you think you crazy if you think I'm about to run around here for the rest of my life with people that sit there and watch me for 20, 30, 40. Some people could be even older than that, years. And they all knew that I was part of some type of family or organization, some kind of trade. Something was inherent to me. Something could have been inherited to you or me when you was 12 years old, and these fucking people took it and then watch you while they broke you down and then came back to break down your family and steal your kids and kill your fucking kids and send your kids to another fucking country. This lunacy. This shit is crazy. And even if you took all that, motherfucker, ain't nobody tripping like that. But what you not gonna do is have me running around here like some fucking chicken with my head cut off, running around trying to find a safe fucking place. The safe place is when that motherfucking sky fall and take you motherfuckers out of here. And I'm not about to sit in no jurisdiction where somebody, even this could be family members, uncles, fathers, or men that's supposed to protect the feminine energy, and then wonder why she's masculine or why she got to stand up for herself. And then you sitting here and you took something from me. You took my server, produced some people, gave them an upgrade so they can attack me, and I'm one of the main vassals. That's just like somebody Air Force One flying into the airport and a whole bunch of people start jumping on it and climbing on it and trying to get inside and get the fucking president. Some of us hold presidential information, vital information, sacred information. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? So yeah, I guess that if you're talking about fetuses, then you're not talking about the fact that somebody could stand up for themselves and rise up against their family and take back even just a little bit of power that these people could have been having over your life. These are like master puppeteers, or somebody taught them something. I really think that this is that energy of Epstein teaching these motherfuckers how to fly, reprogramming these people, giving them some kind of chip for some kind of hierarchy. I could have been the Ace of Cups. My cup would be different than everybody else's. But these motherfuckers, you had the nerve to be jealous of me and come back and try to dump out my cup or steal my cup and give it to another bitch. So you, not only that, you knew I was the Holy Spirit Empress energy. I didn't even know that. You get what I'm saying? Until God had to shake me. I didn't even know. I wasn't walking around here like I'm all that. I wasn't spilling out no vital information, no shit like this. So if you think I'm about to sit in my own home where I don't give a fuck if it's coming out of my pocket or not. My taxes paid on my crib, and the house is, and my mortgage is paid. So you think I'm about to, and even motherfuckers that don't even live in this neighborhood, you think I'm about to sit here and let these people come around and play around with me? I feel like you live by the sword, you die by it. Somebody cut somebody's thread a long time ago. Somebody cut somebody off from a frequency a long time ago. So everything your ass created, this could be this prophecy about coming back and destroying everything that the Father built, because it was built against the child. Not only is we talking about a female, but we talking about somebody that just had to wake up yesterday. So again, my mind is already somewhat brilliant, the way I fucking think since a child. But if I knew all this, do you understand? Or in the future, I was going to be used for. And they are showing, and I'm America. If I'm America and I have some foreign objects flying in my sky, and they're showing that they're siphoning or they're blotting out or they are causing problems or they're stealing information from one of my vassals, because I feel like this is what the family did. They could have used they could have used a clone that was connected to a star seed clone or something like this and just hid somebody under the radar. But that's what I'm saying. Somebody is an all fucking energy. I'm an all energy. So I hold information from all of the, like this. It's almost like the 7 nations and the 7. So that shit is ridiculous. That would be ridiculous. I don't have to remind these people. I don't have to remind these people. It's almost like there's also something I was hearing, like somebody opened up some kind of domain or some type of highway or some kind of bridge or something over my crib or something so that these people could easily siphon information. It's almost like, remember on the Bates Motel or whatever, when Normans, they had to fight against those people because they was going to drive like a highway or something right between their home. I feel like this is something that they did like on a higher level or on a higher realm. You know what I'm saying? This could be some kind of bridge, or I don't know what they're, like, you know, because I feel like with the spiritual aspect or the secret aspect, it could be something like a railroad, or even from that book, The Spring, they was talking about the railroad coming through, or take the train, right? So this could also be people like making fun or something like this, or thinking that you beneath or you're not on track because you're not talking about what they want you to talk about. These people want you to, I don't know, feel less than, or talk about something where they talking about it on a higher level to make sure that you can talk about it or make sure you don't know about it. But it's like whatever information they got is already old. Nobody ain't talking about that shit, or nobody going that deep, or nobody's going that direction because it's none of your fucking business. But it's still ridiculous to me. Now, if this family cuts you off from something, then wouldn't that be the thing to do as soon as you get in power is to cut them off, make that shit legit, and stop fucking playing with me and acting like you don't hear what I'm saying? I'm talking to a certain sector of people here that I know you is fucking listening. I don't want to keep fucking debate this shit. People like, oh, you off track, nigga. I already talked about this 3 years ago. I already said these things. What I was saying on my page and what I was posting was not just a fucking joke. It's already been laid out. You shouldn't have been playing around when I put it up the first time. I don't got time to go back around about all this shit. It's already been said. It's already been written. We got a Knave of Wands in reverse. This could be a masculine energy coming around. This could be a younger masculine. This person could be in reverse. This could be somebody trying to come around you or your child or something like that. It's kind of funny because a little boy was coming up to my daughter today. She been having a hard time making friends and shit at school. And I was like, well, let's ask God. Let's pray for you to have like a little friend or whatever, a girl or whatever to hang out with. And you know, I saw her playing with some girl, or like talking to some girls a little bit more at her little thing or whatever, and she seemed happy or something like this. But she was like, it wasn't all that or whatever. But today she was telling me that a little boy had because I'm feeling like something creepy, like motherfuckers is like hiding out in somebody's house until people go to sleep and then doing weird ass shit. It's like ritual for these people, heavily in this area that I'm in, especially with the older women, having little boys pumping on older women, or it's something fucking weird, man. And so she was telling me this, and I was kind of like listening to what she's saying, but I was like, that boy sound, you know, she was like, a boy trying to talk to me today or something, and I was like, he sounded a little mature, like, hey, maybe we can just text and then, or maybe we can talk online or whatever on like Snapchat or whatever, and then if that goes well, we can see what. I'm thinking like, she said he came up to her at breakfast and lunch. Now, y'all know when a little boy get a little booty, you know, for the first time or whatever, how they be hooked. And I'm just wondering if they're doing some weird ass shit like this. I'm wondering if they doing some weird ass shit like that. I'm wondering if they got even these little boys coming there pumping on the mother and the daughter or some shit like this, and then recording this or whatever to make the mother go to jail so that they can kill. That would be killing the mother, right? And then that would be having the little boy or his family or somebody else have access to the child in some kind of weird, sinister, sick fucking way. And then when I come on here and I say, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, spiritual, whatever this is, you motherfuckers could be I'm about to say indivisible. You could be invisible. I don't give a fuck what you is. Don't come playing around my shit like that. So there could be some little boy or something, or somebody could be trying to get somebody sick. Remember we've seen about the bumpy pickle? Somebody could be trying to get your child sick, or this could be like a terrorist attack. This is like terrorism? Like, on the real? Like, you think that terrorists, because they got your goofy ass thinking terrorism looked like 9/11? And it was really these motherfucking Greens and these other people in these jurisdictions that was planning this takeover of our government 20 years later, or however many years later that did that shit. These divine people, these dead people that you raised up and put in these spots because you was getting some kind of advantage or you was getting something out of it. And now you wish you would have never did that shit. Yeah, you was getting some type of judgment. You was getting some. It was talking about Jesus like doing something and putting something in the wheel. Okay. I don't know. I was reading that in the Bible or something. It kind of reminded me of one of these, the Wheel of Fortune here. This could have been also somebody coming and jamming something in, or having sex with the wheel or piercing the wheel. If something has been renewed or restored and these people, some assets was frozen and something was cut off, or there's some kind of wall or something like this. All right, like I said, because this could be ritualistic and tribalistic for some of these people. But if you didn't grow up around your people, or they didn't tell you about this, or they was planning on you was going to be the most wealthy child coming up in 2025, these motherfuckers thought they'd be better off spending your money or being you, right? Breaking it down, then handing it down to your child and their child, and you know, and keep skipping you or something like this. Somebody thought they was real smart when they was doing this, but I guess this was false judgment. If somebody think they're going to stop your money flow, stop money from coming to you, And then these people want to call you a bum and then send you out in the streets and have you robbing and thugging and shit like this to get the money back so you can end up in a system. I wouldn't even be able to be, that's why I said it's not even nothing for me to worry about, because I wouldn't even know where to begin. Most of these people are not your fucking family. You're going to go around kill your fucking family members. It's not even them. If you got an auntie Risa that lived like me in North Chicago or was or something like this, I don't know where the fuck they live now, because I ain't talked to nobody in a long time. You could have one here, the forever young version, or another version of that person could live near me here. That's the murderer. And I wouldn't know what that person looked like, because I wouldn't have seen that person since the 1980s. Or this could be a splice that they took that person's DNA, because these people stay in the house. They don't bother nobody, so they took the DNA, spliced it with something else, and then you're creating these creatures or whatever to go after these other family members. Now, usually they go after they self and take they self out. But these ones here are going after, these could be this new race from Mexico that are going in and taking out other people in the family. All right? Could be something like this. Yeah, King of Wands in the upright. All right? So somebody could be threatening, or they're saying please to a royal or something like this, or they're threatening a royal with dark magic here. All right? This could also just be sending people or shadow energies or shadow players or whatever out on the field to do things to you, because you will not detect this. This is somebody that could just like open up one of your windows and drop some kind of thing in there, and the smoke come in, and you know what I'm saying, or drop some kind of fuzzy creature or some shit up in your fucking house, and it turned into a giant or something like that. You know, I'm just making fun with that, but you know, somebody could drop something in your house, knock everybody in the house out, and then come in just to make sure that nobody don't run up on them, and then come in and do whatever they want to do to somebody. All right. So this is kind of fucking dangerous, actually, if you want to really ask me. And so we got a Knight of Swords here that could be doing something when it comes to this world card energy here. Also, somebody could try to cut the world off, but nobody can move me from that status but God. No earthly father, no entertainer, no royal, nobody that walked this earth, nobody that's in the shadow government, nobody that's under the ground, nobody that's in the sky, nobody that's in the heavens. At this point, I'm the only motherfucker can move me. And like I said, there's information here. There's a shutdown right now. You're not getting shit else. The information is not even you keep on digging around for something, you're not getting nothing else. That little stupid shit was to get you trapped right up in this trap that y'all about to be in, to go to jail. You don't get nothing else. I shut it down. If I start doing drugs and something to let y'all in, all you're gonna do is just feel fuzzy, lovey energy. And in case you get that from them old dead bitches that you laying in the bed with, no, because you a lustful nation of people, and that's all you worried about. That's how you lost your heart, or you lost your shit in the first place. Fucking weird, man. I could deal without a heart, a soul, probably some lungs, everything, and still be sitting here doing just fine. Yeah, somebody trying to make it like you dead. I got that song Mockingbird or something here. Okay. Somebody trying to say, hush little babies, don't you cry, everything gonna be. Somebody could be also using mockingbirds in their channel, or on their, they like to post this on their social media. They got a mockingbird on their wall or in their pictures or some shit like this online. All right. This is not just to go blast these people's heads off, but it'd be very best that you do an investigation on these people, or what they're connected to, or who's around them, especially if these are these people with the Drain the Swamp program that could have been spread out amongst the nation. All right. And then some of them went rogue because nobody was watching them, or nobody was keeping up what the fuck they were doing. So they could have been nice towards you, or loving towards you, or caring about the situation, but then they turned wicked when they seen what you were worth, or that they thought you was worthless, or whatever this is here. It's almost like a slick way to say that some people was like spying on someone. All right. So again, somebody doing something to the wheel, or thinking they about to be getting some kind of value or something like this in the future by cutting somebody off, or doing this last little move you did. It's not so. All right. Four of Swords here. I guess somebody could have tried to kick you out of contract, remove a contract, but it's not so. All right. Even if you try to put the contract back, it's not so. Somebody is cursed. Somebody is off. They just are. You about to be off the scale, off the Richter, out the sky. That's what I'm saying about these Sagittarius American energies, American Indian energies that can shoot shit up out of the sky. They was very fucking accurate. All right. So we got the Four of Swords. Somebody might want to, well, I was thinking of Four of Wands, but this is the Four of Swords. This can actually mean that somebody got laid to rest, or something happened to somebody here. Or this could be a fake death, or this could be something here. Or somebody think they killed somebody, but they didn't. Yeah, High Priestess could have attempted to kill somebody. Maybe this is somebody that did something to somebody and think that they didn't see, or think that they don't know, or think that this person went to the hospital and died, but I don't know. This gonna take a, yeah, this death, look, this death is about to take a High Priestess down here. I also heard that if these people are causing some type of collisions in the mind or in the air or something like this, these people could get shot down for shit like that, or they're causing some type of harm to someone, or they insinuated or created a robot, or put this in, dump out some of these men's mind and make them stupid and start putting thoughts in there to do some things to their feminine energies that they jealous of, or they used to connect with, or something like this. With this puppet master person, this could be this High Priestess in reverse. We could have been waiting for one of these bitches to fall. It's the end. Something is over, period. Because of this last little shit you did. There you go, the Four of Wands. Trying to fake a marriage, or delete me off of marriage, or delete somebody off of marriage, and try to act like somebody was only married to you, or somebody did something to somebody's baby, swapped out somebody's baby, killed somebody's baby to make it like it wasn't their baby. Something like this. They could have covered this up with like a cloak. They could have cloaked this storyline to cover up the fact that there was some incest, or to cover up the fact that, you know, somebody, I told you about the father married to the daughter, but it was really to protect an estate. Somebody could have whited that out. All right, somebody could have changed that shit, or somebody purposely left you out of something. This could be somebody that wanted to take you into the underworld or something like this. It's something weird going on here. But it's like humiliating somebody. Like, that's why I'm saying, if there's gods dealing with feminine energies before they even ready, and some shit like this happen, and you ruin a woman, she can't never even get married, or nobody take her serious, or people just running through her finances. Because with some of these people, either that version of you already passed away, or is already out the picture, or people are using that as the head of something with robbing somebody. So say you was connected, you got a vassal that is of a masculine energy that is like in the entertainment industry. If somebody got rid of you, like when you was 15, 16, 17, something like this, or they did something horrible and God replenished you, just change your, brought you back here, change you some kind of way or something like this. These people also stealing shit, even if this is the family of that person. These people is also taking shit from you, from other, like the world card energy is a different species. She's a different species. It's just what it is. So this gave way for these people to take all the gifts from all the feathers that's on my crown that would have left me something, or in their will or something, out of jealousy and envy. And these people run around here. Some of them is broke again. Some of them on the same thing. The only thing that they can ever get is these hustles. They never really had a real job or something either, while they running up talking about you. Some of these people spent them and preserved and spent the money real well. Some of these people that's well dressed and well satisfied is people that stole your money. They didn't even have nothing to do with this. And then they sat there and put cameras in your home to watch you, or watch me, or whatever the fuck this is, and try to clown somebody, or everybody acting like they know you because they've been watching your whole life play out without your fucking permission. Because it's already a secret club, because you could be a star seed, indigo, you could be a Navajo, you could be whatever this is, some kind of group, okay, rainbow child or something like this, right? And it's kind of like there's a group within the group, the people that been let's just hover around and see if this person even know what we is and how this work. Oh, you don't know nothing. Okay, we got you. So it's not enough to steal from you. These people come back, abuse, assault, mock you, crucify you, do this and that. They can't help themselves. They fucking sick. They sick. There's no going back and forth about it. They gotta it's time for a rest. It's time for these motherfuckers, the angel from the pit come up with them damn keys and lock you motherfuckers down, at least into the day of your judgment. Because I tell you, they wasn't afraid to pull out that sword and cut you off that trust fund. They wasn't afraid to take your Ace of Cups and give it to your child that's younger than you. So your child don't have no respect for you, because they handling shit that you supposed to be handling. But your child 13, 14, 15, so a masculine energy or another feminine energy. Okay, I'm hearing that these could be mainly these transgender women can have access to your child. Now, Like, you may not, like for me, I didn't know. It's like secondhand, or it's like in my Akashic, or it's in my, what do you call it? In my, some of this shit may be mine and may not. My subconscious or something like this, or it's another way to tap into the frequency or whatever. But I feel like they trying to say, oh, you just jealous because another person is coming. No, I was never the person. I never, y'all used my turn. I didn't even have my turn. There was nothing special going on in my life. I didn't get no money. I didn't get this. I didn't get lifted up. I didn't get nobody like, oh, you're the son now. Oh my God, let me help you. I didn't get none of that. So why would I be jealous that somebody else is coming along? I didn't even get my chance to reign yet. You did. So that don't even make no sense. But enough of this shit. Because if you think hindsight and you do see it, oh, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be an uprising because it ain't nobody else coming after me. And what I'm hearing is a lot of these children, you think that you'd have had children by me. It could have came through my womb, but this may not be my womb. Or those may not be my seed. But this is how somebody was raising a whole village of people, or a village of children of people that hated you, that stole from you. And they producing stock that's going to steal from you and steal from your kids and shit like this. You know, it's like they was taking my gifts out and giving it to the children, especially that's not my stock. Like, come on, man. Yeah, it was this Queen of Cups because she was jealous of this Queen of Wands and wanted to see the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's just what this is. We got the 4 of coins here. This Queen of Wands in reverse is still this son of David that's in the upright, though, too. So you want to take that, too. That's what I'm saying. These bitches sitting here listening to what we talking about, listening to my stew, listening to what I'm saying. Bitch, you already gave up your birthright. It's like thousands of Jacob. It's like, which one? Jacob was the one that made the stew? Or was the hunter? Or went out and found this information or something like this? Okay. Or found out about himself and had this information, and the other one wanted to come eat the stew. That's what I'm telling you. If you put together something off of listening to my breath, you're not me. So that's illegal for you to go pick that up or claim that. What do you mean? People like, you shouldn't say stuff out loud for people could ruin it. What is you talking about? That's not even how shit work here in this country. If you go take somebody else's trust fund or change some names around or do some shit, bitch, you going to jail. What do you mean? I could shout out my fucking social security number on this damn channel right now. But if you go down somewhere and you go putting my social security on something and they find out, or the shit come up on my record, or an alert go off or something like this, guess what? When they find out it was your ass and roll back them cameras, you going to jail. I don't understand. I could say it all day. You don't go taking and picking up somebody's shit and using it with its common motherfucking sense. It's common sense. Don't nobody got to put on the whole thing. You need to go in a couple of people's reports or find out who are the wealthiest children. Who was they saying 20 years ago was going to be the wealthiest children today? And go look at the records of them children that may not even have $1 to their name right now. They walking around here like peasants on the earth, or they got to live under somebody else's roof, or they don't have money for this and that. And you got all these pieces of trash walking around here talking about they some kangs. Get your motherfucking ass up out of here. That's why niggas can't never have shit. And you shouldn't have never fucking did it. So I don't have no sympathy for none of these motherfuckers. Absolutely not. You want people in jail and constraint. These people got something that you need, don't they? A rotten ass mind, because you want to continue to use that. Lock them motherfuckers up. What you doing locking up people that ain't even thinking about? My mind be clear all day. I don't even want to think about nothing. I don't want to think about no new business ideas. I don't want to do shit because you motherfuckers is stealing. I don't want to think about shit. I don't want to do shit because I'm not doing shit because I know what y'all doing. And I don't feel like my mindset is protected from you. My ideas are not protected. Somebody is living a whole life making millions of dollars off my fucking ideas that I think in my head that I haven't shared with anybody. Or you listening to me at home thinking about business ideas that I'm talking about with my person, and you motherfuckers running out there because you just stole my money and you putting this shit together. Like, what you got? You don't have nothing to offer. What you got to bring to the table? Bitch, you. You. Whoever the fuck you is. This shit is about to be over. Hold on a second. Somebody calling me. This shit about to be over.